Hi, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone. So, whatever time you're watching this, I'm back with online meeting tips. I just realized that a lot of people have been doing work from home and conducting Zoom meetings, and they just don't know what is the best way to do it, or to have a little bit of etiquette while we are on meetings online. So it's my duty to share with you some of the tips that I learned along the way due to conducting of so many webinars in the past, and also conducting Zoom meetings as a form of discussing some issues, quick meetings with people that I know, and especially with people that I coordinate with outside of the country or outside of where I am right now. So here are just a few tips that I want to share with you. But of course, I need to also introduce myself. Again, my name is April Salonga. I'm a certified training professional under the Institute of Training and Development. And I've been in the business for almost 10 years. I've done TV guestings for Global News Network. I've done resource speaking for both private and also government agencies. And then I have written or contributed articles to Manila Bulletin, to um, Inquirer, and other industry magazines as well. I've also worked with some of the best speakers all over the world, and right now I'm trying to also impart some of the things that I know as a millennial and as someone who is very in tune with the current needs of those who are my age. Okay, so first is, of course, before the meeting, number one is you should prepare yourself. So even if you're just at home, make sure that you dress up well. You put on a great or nice shirt. Preferably, as advice, is you have to put on something plain or with large prints, because what happens is if you wear something a lot with a lot of prints like checkered or polka dots for females, then your viewers might get distracted by it. So it's better to wear white or black or any solid color. That would be the best when you are on video. And pants not required. Okay, you can wear shorts as long as you don't stand up. Okay, so definitely prepare yourself. For the ladies, put a little bit of makeup on. Okay, because you need to still look presentable, and it is as if it's a real meeting, even it's online. And then second is prepare your references and all the documents that you might need in the during the discussion so that it will be easy for you to get it. So for example, I'm already doing this, I'm recording this, so as I record it and then I forget something, I don't want myself to reach out for things that is I that I need. So it's very important that you have all your references and documents within reach so that when the time comes, or maybe when some of the people you're meeting with asks you a question, then you can easily get that information and refer to it. And then third is very important as well. Before the meeting, please rehearse, okay, the technical functionalities of your Zoom. Um, for me, basically, you just need to learn the mute and unmute button, and then also to disable your video cam. So, for example, you don't have your references or documents with you within reach, then you can pause the video. Okay, just pause the video or disable the video and mute your microphone and then get your stuff so that the other people who are watching will not be distracted. So, yeah, third is really you have to do a technical rehearsal. You have to check on your microphone, you have to check on the cameras that you have. If, for example, you're a professional speaker like me, maybe you should also check on your backdrop, okay? The backdrop. So right now, the backdrop that I have is just an improvised one because we can't, here in the Philippines, we can't go out just yet. So I just got a green colored thing that I have. So I just put it up at the back. And then also, if you need more light, so I have here, okay, I'll just put it on. So I have here. So as you can see, my face brightened a little bit more because I have this um, small light over here. So in case that you need more light, but my advice to you is to face towards your window or just put your computer near a window so that you'll get the natural light for your photo or your video to be clear. Okay, so those are some of the things that you need to um, take note of, and also included in the technical rehearsal is making sure that you are in a room that is quiet, away from the children, away from your neighbors' noise. Just select an area where you can be quiet as possible. So if it's not conducive, then you will be disturbing the other people in the meeting. Okay, next one, during the meeting, I advise you to minimize movements. As you know, there's a little lag on the internet that we have. So if you do or if you move a lot, okay, if you move a lot like that, your face might get stuck in a very uncomfortable position. Okay, so or maybe your hands. Okay, if you're doing a lot of hand gestures while on meetings, doing this and that, then you might cover your face. So as much as possible, don't move. Okay, or just be steady, just be relaxed. Okay, and then another thing about movements is that you need to place yourself, okay, just like this height is perfect, so don't put your cameras like this to, or don't be also too near the camera. So your height, your placement also on the camera is very important because you will lose your position of authority when speaking on the webcam. So make sure you have just the right amount of height, and then the camera is actually just in the center. Okay? And then, of course, during the meeting, yes, please mute your microphone or disable your camera if you don't need them or as needed. If for example, all of a sudden your kid comes in the room. If you remember one of the videos that went viral, someone who's being interviewed at BBC, his kid just came in the room. So yeah, you can disable the camera, mute the microphone first, probably, so to contain the situation first. Okay, so that you will not distract the viewers. And also, there's a chat functionality in Zoom. So if you have questions or you want to comment on things that the person is discussing, then you can use this chat for questions. Okay. And then lastly, after the meeting, make sure to list down everything that you need to do after. And then as usual, document the meeting via email. So this will get the team members to be clear on what they need to do right after the meeting. Especially now, it's very challenging to follow through because you don't see each other every day. But documenting it via email can help people actually to really um, know what they need to do. Okay, and then lastly, ask for feedback. So if you want to improve your online meetings, it is also nice that you ask feedback from people you collaborate with most of the time. So those are my tips for online meetings. So if you need more information, just email me at aprilsalongatraining at gmail.com. I can actually conduct webinars for you regarding so many programs such as millennial leadership, service um, excellence, coaching, productivity, and a lot more. So I hope to see you again, and let's connect. Bye.